Welcome back to Matt's Menagerie. So today I have a bunch of diecast, bunch of random diecast. Got some Hot Wheels, some Racing Champions, some off-brand stuff, couple of GoBots from the 80s, and a lot of Micro Machines. So if anybody remembers what those are. So let's uh, let's get start with the Racing Champions stuff. So obviously, Racing Champions is going to be a lot of NASCAR stuff. I don't necessarily remember who all the drivers are from whatever era. It's Ricky Craven because I can see his name on the top of the car there. Kind of hard to make out on the camera. We'll start there and kind of pile everything up there. So this Chevy El Camino, it's kind of lost some of the paint on the one side of it, but the hood opens on that. Racing Champions are usually pretty good quality. Some of these are a little banged up. Got a 70 Barracuda, nice lime green. Also got a couple of scuff marks on those. Got a black 70 Chevelle right there. Also, most of these have hoods and that open on them. Got another 70 Chevelle. Chevelle SS. Got the blower on there on the opening hood. Nice bright yellow. Let's go with this one next. We got it's got your 56 Nomad. The Riverside Fire Department. A nice little Nomad fire truck. I said some of these are a little banged up, but ran across these in a box and I figured I'd share them with you guys. Got trying to check the 60 Cadillac here. So opening hood, looks like the grill is a little bit loose on that one, but seems to be a couple of scuff marks on the side, but it seems to be fairly decent. And I thought this one was pretty cool. Looks like a old sheriff or police car. Kind of reminds me of the Andy Griffith Show a bit. It's an old Impala police car and what they were driving back then. Nice kind of a brown and cream color. Once again, they're a little dinged up, but not too bad. So let's go on to some more random unbranded stuff. We got a little purple race car here. It's actually a pencil sharpener. So that's kind of neat. Of course, no, just random made in China stuff. Nothing, no name branded item there. Got one single Tootsie toy here. A little Tootsie Dragster. Green, been a little beat up. I've remember playing with this one as a kid, so that one's probably older than I am. Got a couple of tractor trailers here, nice couple semis. Got a car hauler on this one. I think if I remember right, the back on this opens. There we go. And then that comes down, and I suppose if you had a small car, you could probably actually put some smaller cars on there, like probably some of these Micro Machines. So we'll have to, once we get to those, we'll actually have to check, see how they, maybe put a couple of them on there just to see how they look, just for the fun of it. I'll leave that tailgate down. Once again, that was just a no-name off-brand thing. This is a majorette one here. The says Nighthawk on it. It's got, for some reason, it has a little kickstand on the trailer. I suppose when you disconnect it, I know it disconnects. There it goes. And it pops off there. So it's got the little kickstand, so you can, if you want to, however you want to set it up, if you want to display it, or, you know, maybe once in a while you just want to pretend you're a kid and just play with it. So a couple of semi trucks there. We got next a couple of GoBots. This one, it says 1984 on it. I'm not gonna bother trying to transform these things because I don't necessarily remember exactly how they transform, but so you see the robot face on that one. We'll set these ones over here, and another little GoBot, you can see his face there. This one's also 1984, so they're almost as old as me. That one, well, first one looks like a Lamborghini. This one kind of looks like a Porsche. I think that's probably what they were going for. Get that over there, and let's go to do the Hot Wheels next, because I think we got the Hot Wheels and then the Micro Machines. So I got some to my left, some to my right, so I'm trying to decide which way I want to go. So we got a sheriff car here. I don't necessarily, like I've said before, I don't always remember every model name of the cars, since there are so many of them, and I've kind of been out of that range of collectability for a while. Some of them, like this one, has the name on the bottom there. That is the Sonagon. Little Volkswagen bus, little beat up. Still got that motorcycle on the back of it there. You can kind of see look at the interior. You can kind of see it looks like somebody left their boots on the floor. Trying to rearrange these so I still have room for all these Micro Machines at the end here. So I got this little one here. This is one of the ones where you can, I don't know if that part still works because these are fairly old, but you would set it and then crash another car into it, and it would show the damage. Those are, or those as a kid, those are pretty fun. I don't know if they ever went back and redid those, but we got a dump truck without the bed there, but we have a snowplow. It looks like the little plastic plow has since broken off, along with one of the lights on the back, but we got the speedy removal pickup. We have this one here. I believe this is actually one of the McDonald's Hot Wheels. These things kind of squeeze in, and this seems to move, so I'm not sure. Don't remember exactly what that does, but I do believe this is one of the McDonald's ones. Of course, there are a bunch of other loose Hot Wheels, regular, and a lot of the McDonald's ones still available in the eBay store. So if you're looking for any of these or any other diecast, there's a whole bunch of Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Racing Champions, all sorts of stuff like that up there. This is the Alien. That one I do remember. It was always one of their very unique models. Got a nice, can kind of get that to show up there a little bit. Got a nice metal flake, silver on the back side there. We have the robot car. This one I don't remember the name of either, but kind of get you guys a good look at him. A robot with a motor for a gut. And looks like this one here, I believe this may also be a McDonald's one. I'm not completely sure. It does have like a random J18, like a product code on the bottom. Does have the plastic bottom. Maybe a McDonald's or some other sort of model from a playset. Something along those lines. We have the Hershey's funny car. Of course, that opens so you can see the driver's seat and the motor there. That over there. Let's see, we got a 63 T-Bird, says Hot Wheels Reels, has a little motion picture camera on the front. Nice sparkly gold paint on that one. Kind of nice. That actually kind of goes good with that Majorette semi there. We got that is a Shelby Cobra. If I can get see the hood opens on that one as well. Let's see. Not exactly sure what that says on the side, but you got some flames on that one. Kind of a neat looking one there. Got a 1970 Chevelle. Nice metal flake blue paint on that one with the white stripes. Kind of a standard Chevelle paint job on that one. That one's actually quite a bit heavier than some of the other Hot Wheels. We have an old Ferrari here on that one. Kind of a neat looking one, which if you like old Ferraris, go check out some of the shorts that I put up of random cars that I see while I'm out and about. Put up a 62 Ferrari that I saw a while back. I got I think I put a Model A up earlier today. So just random cars I happen to see if I'm out and about, even just going to the gas station or whatnot. So a nice old car here. It says something Tuxedo Center on it. So it's got like a little, not 100% sure what that says. Can't really make it out on either side. But got like a little tuxedo on the side. Nice purple paint there. Got a nice a dark blue, a little metal flake there on the Mustang. Another classic model. I've noticed I kind of was poking around last time I was at Walmart, and I kind of walked down the toy aisle because I was actually looking for baseball cards, and they were doing remodeling, so I didn't find what they were looking for. None of the employees there seemed to even know where they were, but well, they didn't know where they were, let alone the cards. So I just kind of wandered around, looked, figured maybe they threw them in the toy aisle or something, and just happened to randomly decide to walk down the Hot Wheels aisle, looked at what they had. I don't really see much for actual car models anymore. There seem to be a lot of just stuff ideas they've made up for models, which they've done in the past. Obviously, like the robot car, the alien there, stuff like that. But I didn't happen to really see anything that was actual vehicles that you would see on the road. But anyways, we got a Hummer here. I honestly don't remember Hot Wheels making an actual, like, Humvee Hummer. So, I am not sure where that came from. Must have been a bunch of random old toys and stuff I picked up from somewhere a long time ago. So we got the 36 cord right here. Nice, kind of a dark metal, dark red, kind of burgundy, wine colored metal flake on that one. Nice looking car. This one is an old 67 Camaro, but that is pretty well beat up. So I'm not sure. I mean, somebody might be might have a little bit of interest in that as kind of something they could actually customize themselves. So, you know, if you own a 67 Camaro, pick that up out of the store, and, you know, you can make it, paint it to look just like the one you have. And we got another 67 Camaro here. Got a, says what, Stunt 99 on it. See if I can get that to focus. Nope, not going to. Nice silver paint. Alright, I think this one is Hot Wheels. We got El Camino there, like a old El Camino there. I was actually, if I can get that, show you the Hot Wheels logo there. I was actually surprised. It's one of their more higher end, must be one of their higher end models. It's got rubber tires on it too. I was actually, judging by the look of it, I was actually starting to assume that was actually Racing Champions, but that is actually Hot Wheels. Let's see what else we got here. I think we are just about, looks like let's see what I'm not even sure what the brand is on this, but we got a nice Dale Earnhardt car here. First, I was a huge Intimidator fan, so I do have a bit of a personal collection of Earnhardt stuff. Which once I find it all and put it all together, I might do a little video. So that one's actually going to get set aside, because that one for sure will end up in the personal collection. Looks like I have one more Hot Wheel here, a couple more randoms, and then we'll get to the Micro Machines. So trying not to make this too long, trying to move pretty quickly. But it's a small Hot Wheel. I don't remember too much about what these were. I think they were just might have been trying to compete with the Micro Machines or something. But nice shiny gold chrome on that one. As you can see, it's a lot smaller than the other Hot Wheels. This is another off-brand. I'll have to look up any information, see if I can find any info on it. It just has a number 1038, just a product code, made in China. Appears to be a Corvette, so I'm not sure. There's a couple of other random brands, off-brands like that I have found cars of and put those up, and turned out they were actually had a little bit of rarity to them. Well, this is a kind of a Disney, the Disney movie Cars. Is that Mater? Actually, as strange as it may sound, I have actually never seen the movie, but apparently I have this little toy, and if you press the button here, makes the little tow truck come off of there. So it'll be kind of a fun little thing. Let's see what it says here. 2006 Disney. It says Energizer. So I'll have to see what, I'm curious what kind of thing that came from. I was originally thinking like a kid's meal, like a Happy Meal or a Burger King meal, kids meal, something like that. But I don't know. We'll have to do a little research on that one just to be sure. So let's see here if I can. I'm gonna try to move the camera a little bit here, or you can kind of see a little bit of the Micro Machines kind of showing on the edge there. See if I can pull this out a little bit. Actually, just tighten this up before I started filming. There we go. Give myself a little more room here. So I kind of separated these out a little bit. I'm gonna start with these trucks here. So we got like a little semi. Of course, these aren't going to take up much room. So we'll just kind of set these over here. We got another, like a semi tow truck on that one. Got the nice little hook on the back. I suppose I probably try to get these a little closer since they're so small. One thing I do remember about Micro Machines were the commercials from when I was a kid with the guy who, if I remember right, was actually an auctioneer who could just talk insanely fast on those commercials. You know, a little semi, another rig right there. Let's go on to, we got another kind of bigger truck, got a little fire truck here. Looks like it is missing the hook and ladder from it, but the doors on this one actually open. We'll put that one over there. We got a little, looks like a little battleship. And I think that is also, I think there's probably was originally a trailer that sat on. But I don't know, I just found these in a bag all by themselves. We got some of the monster trucks here. Of course, I don't necessarily remember exactly what these models are. Like this one just says 4x4 on the side. But we also got some kind of got some cars on monster truck frames as well. That might be a Ferrari, something. Really hard to tell. Got a little pickup on a monster truck frame. Got a monster truck minivan. Another little monster truck minivan right there. This one, that looks like a Porsche, and looks like it says, if you can get it to focus on that, it's got the number 9. Oh, it does not want to focus, but it says Eric on the side. So if you know somebody named Eric who wants a silver Porsche, there you go, you got a gift for him. Got a, must be a Corvette, white with some flames right there. Oh, blower sticking out of the hood. Another little, that might be, it kind of looks like an 80s Mustang right there. We got the, oh, that. And I dropped one. Alright, we got another little car on kind of a monster truck frame on that one. Alright, let's go on to this. Got a little tractor here. Oh, I think it's got like a Army star, says USA on it, little bulldozer. We got a little funny car, which, like the Hot Wheels one, actually opens up. I'm not of course, like I've said, it doesn't really tell you what type of vehicles they are. Right. Just get through these here before I run out of film time. So got kind of a definitely a 90s design on that one with the pink and the blue. Little red car here. Actually kind of hard to show these because they're so small. Another little red car. I'll try to fly through these before I run out of time. Little pink one there. This one I think is pretty sure that's supposed to be a Firebird. Nice yellow one there. It's definitely supposed to be like an old classic with some black with some blue flames on it. It's kind of cool looking. A little blue one here. That might be I think that's probably supposed to be a Cobra as well. Looks a little different there, don't it? So tiny. Got it might be a Ferrari on that one, little yellow one. Got a little orange car, 240Z. So that's definitely either the Datsun or the Nissan. That's a Moroso on there. A little Goodyear logo on the side, on the back there. Little race car. Got a nice little yellow hot rod there. Another little race car. This might be the smallest of all the small ones. Little teeny tiny little thing, little racer. This looks like it's supposed to be a Lamborghini, although some of them, the doors and the hood's open. This one is actually missing the doors and the hood. A little black Lamborghini. Got what looks like a little white Porsche on that. Another little classic looking car on that one. Yeah, looks like a little Blazer or Bronco there, a little SUV. It says turbo on the hood. And get what looks like another Ferrari right there, a little red one. Kind of a little racer here. Looks like the spoiler on the back of it has broken off on that edge, and the front part there as well. But had these are in a bag of stuff I found. Literally just these in the bag, and I just kind of took them out right before I started filming, so I didn't really go over these too well. A little dust and stuff on them, but of course I'll give them a little wipe down beforehand. We got another little classic here. Little rumble seat opens up, hood opens, door opens, and actually got two of that one. So, a couple of those, and then this one here looks like it's supposed to be like an old Bel Air or something. It's got a couple of those. It's like the supposed to be the same color, might be off by a shade or so, but basically the same car. And we got some little airplanes. We got a little Air Force plane there. I don't know my airplanes very well, so I probably cannot tell you what these are supposed to be. Another little Air Force plane there. Kind of a old bomber there. You got the shark mouth like they used to paint on them way back when. that looks like it's supposed to be an SR-71 Blackbird. That one I do know. So it says U.S. Air Force on it. Got another one here. Got the little Air Force logos on that one as well. Missing the propeller there. Older one, we got another little, says X-29 on the back there. Not sure what that one is. And then we got a little that one says Navy on it. So a little Navy fighter plane. Looks like the back end is actually busted off on that one as well. Okay, so, and I got 3 more real quick. These will probably stay in my personal collection as well, because they are of another thing that I do collect. First, we have the Joker's kind of box truck right here. Kind of neat. We have got the Batwing right there. These are, of course, these are also the Micro Machines, I believe. Or no, actually they're not. That one actually says Ertl. These are Ertl. Never mind. They're actually Ertl. Little Batman. I think it's got the Batwing there. Kind of cool. And a little also Ertl. A little teeny Batmobile. Of course, a little bit of a Batman collection, so that those 3 will be put into that. Of course, that Dale Earnhardt car into my Earnhardt collection. The rest of this should be put up on the eBay store. So keep an eye out on it there. Probably be starting that stuff, lifting some of the stuff in September. Just about done with everything for August here. If you're interested in diecast or any of the other stuff we do, from sports cards to other collectibles to casino slot play, subscribe to the channel. You never know what kind of stuff we're going to put up. Well, that will be it until next time. Everybody have a good night.